Hey guys, your boy B-Minus, and today I'm bringing you another helpful tips video for FIFA 17 Career Mode. And guys, today I'll be teaching you how to find regens of popular high potential players that are about to retire. You know, names like Drogba, like Zlatan in a couple of years, like Gerrard, like Pirlo. I'm going to teach you how to go ahead and find them in career mode. Now, if you guys don't know, after they retire, these players go ahead and get rejuvenated or reincarnated, if you will, back into the game, and they often have the same high-end potential as their predecessors. So if you want good young beasts, or you just want to play with the next Drogba, I'm going to teach you how to do that right now. And if that sounds a little bit appetizing, go ahead, and smush your hard nipple into that like button right now. Alright guys, so there are 3 important things that you need to remember when trying to find a regen. First and foremost, look right here. Boom. Today Drogba, he is retiring at the end of the season, which is an important thing to note because you cannot add him to the shortlist. So you gotta have to go ahead and probably write this down, or if you have good memory, it's good. Just go ahead and notch it in the noggin. He is from the Ivory Coast. He plays a striker, and he plays in the MLS. You have to take note of the position, striker. You have to take note of his nationality, Ivory Coast. And you have to take note of the league that he's in, the MLS, because his regen will go ahead and become reincarnated in the MLS as a striker from the Ivory Coast. And that is pretty rare. Now, as you can see, there are going to be other players in the MLS, and the MLS is a gold mine, by the way, to go ahead and find great regens, because a lot of the older great players are in the MLS. Unfortunately, China League not in here. That would be kind of cool too. But as you can see, Steven Gerrard is English. Now, here's the hard thing is, if Steven Gerrard were to retire at Liverpool, it would be extremely difficult to find him because he would be an English center mid in England. You'd have to check pretty much every single new English center mid and try to dictate which one kind of had the higher end potential, but that's kind of difficult. And also, there's no guarantee that he regens specifically on the LA Galaxy. He can regen pretty much on any team in the MLS, which is important to note. So you're going to be looking for a center mid of English nationality in the MLS that regened the following year. And the last person that we're going to go ahead and take note of is this man right here, the Italian stallion himself, Andrea Pirlo. Once again, what you want to take note is he's going to be a center mid. He's Italian, and he plays in the MLS. Not necessarily will be on NYFC, but it's going to be a lot easier trying to find, Pirlo in the MLS as opposed to Francisco Totti when he regens as a center forward in the Italian league, is what I'm saying. All right, so we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to sim forward into the next season, and I'll go ahead and try to find these regens in the MLS.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so we have sim forward into the beginning of the next season, and now I'm going to walk you through the process of, finding a regen. Now remember what I said, we're going to go find Gerrard first, so we got to take note. His nationality was English, he played in the MLS, as you can see right here. His position was center mid, and for age, you're going to look from 16 to 20 to 21-ish, because that's the age usually when regens pop up. Let's go ahead and hit the search button, and as you can see right here, 2 people popped up right here, and you go, oh no, this will happen occasionally. There'll be more than one player that pops up. You basically just have to add them to the shortlist, scout them, and then you see which one has, the higher end overall, or their overall worth is usually who the regen is. As you can see here though, what's interesting is both of these English center mids have pretty high values. And the reason is I totally forgot, was that Lampard's in the MLS as well. I looked it up off screen and he has retired. So one of these guys is Gerrard's regen, the other one is Lampard's regen. Now the same thing, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it again. This time we're going in for Pirlo. So all we have to do is go ahead and change it to Italy. Italian nationality, center mid, MLS, 16 to 20. Hit search, boom. Marco Tremolata right here, center mid, 6'1", plays for SC Dallas, but he's the only center mid that is regened in the MLS. So this is going to be the default, de facto regen of Pirlo. And I already looked up, these guys in Pirlo and Drogba and all of them, and I added them to the short list, And as you can see right here, their stats. Ben Payne is either, Lampard or Gerrard's regen over here. As you can see, he's very quick for his age. And he's got, as you can see, pretty good sprint speed, good balance, good agility. As you can see, look at that. Already, he's just been born back into the FIFA 17 world. And he's got excellent ball control and long passing at 73. Already 66 overall. This right here, Ryan Ose is 65 overall. And he's built very similar. High agility, high sprint, decent enough sprint speed, good balance. And we go ahead and we take a look at him. He's also got excellent long passing and ball control. Now, their heights and their skill moves are going to fluctuate. So as you can see, I don't think Lampard or Gerrard, either one of them were 5'9" and 165. But he's got 3-star, 3-star, as you can see, and no traits. It's up in the air, kind of how they come out wise. The only thing that really stays the same is their nationality and their position. All the other stuff kind of fluctuates. That's the luck of the draw. And as you can see over here, this guy's 5'10", can play CM, CDM, and he's got a 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Let's move down to Marco Tremolata over here, the regen of freaking Pirlo. And this guy is 71 just right out of the box. This is incredible. He's got 81 sprint speed, which is a laugh compared to what Pirlo ended probably his career on. He's got great acceleration, good agility, good balance, great stamina already out of the box, great vision. He has to be Pirlo over here. Great long passing, great ball control. His free kick accuracy is only at 61, which is a little bit low for him. But he's also got great curve and penalties. Yeah, he's definitely, Pirlo's kid over here. 19 years of age, and he's 6'1". Pirlo, I'm sorry, you're many great things, but you're never that tall. Can play the CM and the CDM. 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 0 traits. And the final guy over here is Drogba's regen, which is Asane Tibai. I don't know how you say it, but as you can see, tremendous pace, acceleration, agility. Strength is a little bit low. When you associate Drogba, usually is a little bit higher. As you can see, so the stats kind of fluctuate there, but he still has the same high-end potential. So this kid is probably going to get into, the 85 to 87 range when he's fully developed. Ball control high, crossing, dribbling, and finishing, and all that good stuff. Actually, his finishing is kind of crap, but you can go ahead and train them up. He will develop, and he's only 5'5", 5-star weak foot though, and 3-star skill moves for the Ivory Coastin striker in the MLS. And that is pretty much it, guys. As you can see, you can't get them in the first season. That's the other thing to note, because they just recently got on to their teams. But I think you can get them in January. But it's good to go ahead, add them onto your short list at the end of the season. You're going to have some fun jets. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, finding Francisco Tachi's regen and that kind of stuff. But it is possible. You just got to scout more of them and kind of see, who is the high value for someone so low in age. But anyway, guys, that is going to conclude how to find regens in FIFA 17 career mode. If that did help you out, I humbly, ask that you go ahead and hit that like button and share with friends. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more of the best tips in FIFA 17 career mode. And if you want more FIFA 17 tips, go ahead and check out right here, ding, and that'll take you to a video for all the best young, cheap, under 21 players to go ahead and buy. And if you like career modes on YouTube, go ahead and check out right here, ding, and that is my Gamba Osaka career mode, where I do not only career mode, but I add in a little bit of storylines and cutscenes. It's a lot of good fun. Anyway, my name is B-Minus. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, be weird.